Is Christopher Nolan's Odyssey disrespectful to Greek culture? Well, let's talk about it. Hey, guys, I'm Rugboy from the Jock and Nerd podcast.
Jock and Nerd.
And let's get into it. Christopher Nolan, big-time filmmakers making a movie about the Odyssey. There's stuff all on the internet of how inaccurate it is and how he's ruining the story and he's doing his own thing with it. You know what? I think that's a valid point.
Some people make the argument that, hey, Rugboy, these are all fictional characters. You know, these things a lot of these guys are made up. But a bunch of years ago when the movie Gods of Egypt came out, everybody agreed. They shouldn't be played. These Egyptian characters, Egyptian gods that we know are not real, should not be played by random white dudes. So if it's good for the goose, it's good for the gander. Sorry, but I gotta point out the hypocrisy.
Look, whether you like it or not, these stories, the Iliad and the Odyssey, are part of Greek culture. Homer wrote about these things, like the Trojan War actually happened. King Priam was a real guy. A lot of these other characters are made up, but he wrote about this 300 years after it happened. A lot of these stories were orally told, and they were a form of performance and education about culture and religion and stories of heroism. So he took all those things and kind of made a compendium out of it and put it together in this story. I think if you're Greek, this is part of your culture. This is part of what you grew up and what your ancestors grew up with and all that other stuff. So I think taking that and just using it as a model to tell your stories, it's kind of like if you were to do a story about the Aztecs in name only and just use it as a marketing tool. I don't know. I feel like you're also not getting the culture. You're not really getting the truth of the culture and the truth of what these ancient people were like if you just put modern stuff in there. Could it be a fun movie? Of course. But is it responsible? Is it like people seeing this movie, they're going to know the wrong thing? I mean, even Troy, when the movie came out, there was a lot of inaccuracy in that. I think if you're going to do a movie about something that's culturally significant, you know, you still have a responsibility to all the people that culturally impacts to kind of be as truthful as possible, casting wise, everything wise. You want to try and be able to see these people and know them. And you can't do that if you're just making a modern movie. Yes, could you make a great entertaining film? Of course. Is it the best thing to do? And when people are dumb enough as it is, don't know anything as it is. Why can't we squeeze in a little bit of objective reality or objective truth to what we're doing? In a perfect world, we'd make great movies based on great things and try and keep the integrity. It'd be nice if we did that, right? All right, guys, I'll check you later. Rugboy out.
Jock and Nerd.